Throughout the grand tapestry of time, certain events, though pivotal, have faded from our collective memory. Like whispers in the wind, their significance remains, shaping the very fabric of our modern world. These are not the events that dominate our history books, but rather the unsung tales that deserve to be unearthed, examined, and understood. Today we embark on a journey to illuminate 3 such forgotten moments, each holding a mirror to our past and offering valuable lessons for our future. The year is 1918. The world is still reeling from the Great War, a conflict so devastating it seemed to scar the very soul of humanity. Yet, as the guns fell silent, a new and invisible enemy emerged from the trenches, an enemy that would claim even more lives than the war itself. Imagine a world gripped by fear, not of bombs and bullets, but of a microscopic foe that spread like wildfire across the globe. This was the reality of the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. It began subtly, almost innocently, with reports of a strange illness spreading through military camps. But soon this mysterious ailment would morph into a global pandemic, infecting an estimated 500 million people, a third of the world's population at the time. From the bustling cities of North America to the remote villages of the Arctic, no corner of the globe was spared. Hospitals overflowed with the sick, their corridors echoing with the coughs of the afflicted. Doctors, overwhelmed and desperate, struggled to understand the nature of this relentless foe. Masks, a now familiar sight, became a symbol of both hope and helplessness as people grappled with an invisible threat that seemed to strike indiscriminately. The world watched in horror as the death toll mounted, reaching staggering numbers. Yet, amidst the devastation, humanity endured. Communities rallied together, offering support and solace to those in need. Scientists toiled tirelessly, racing against time to understand the virus and develop a vaccine. Though the Spanish flu eventually subsided, its impact reverberated through the decades. Today, as we face our own health challenges, the lessons of the Spanish flu serve as a stark reminder of the importance of preparedness, vigilance, and collective action. The year is 1666. London, a bustling metropolis of timber-frame buildings and narrow streets, hums with energy. But in the heart of this city, a silent threat lurks, a spark waiting to ignite. On the night of September 2nd, in Thomas Farriner's bakery on Pudding Lane, that spark ignites. The fire, fueled by dry timber and strong winds, spreads rapidly. What began as a small blaze quickly transforms into an inferno. Flames leap from building to building, turning the night sky into a spectacle. Panic grips the city as residents flee, carrying whatever they can. The streets, choked with smoke, become a chaotic mass of humanity. For 3 days and nights, the fire rages, consuming everything. By the end, over 13,000 houses and countless businesses lay in ruins. The heart of London, once prosperous, is reduced to a smouldering wasteland. Yet from the ashes, a new London would emerge. The Great Fire, though devastating, presented an opportunity to rebuild and reshape the city. Sir Christopher Wren was tasked with designing a new St. Paul's Cathedral. New building codes mandated the use of brick and stone, making the city more resilient. Wider streets were planned to improve traffic flow and hinder the spread of flames. The disaster also spurred the creation of the world's first fire insurance companies. The Great Fire of London, though a tragedy, became a catalyst for innovation and progress. Chapter 3: Bridge over Troubled Skies, the Berlin Airlift. The year is 1948. The world, still recovering from the devastation of World War II, finds itself on the brink of a new conflict, the Cold War. In the heart of Europe, the city of Berlin becomes a pawn in this ideological struggle, divided by an iron curtain that separates East from West. When the Soviet Union, seeking to exert control over the entire city, blockades all land and water routes to West Berlin, the fate of its 2.5 million residents hangs precariously in the balance. Trapped within their own city, facing starvation and a harsh winter, the people of West Berlin look to the skies for hope. In response to this act of aggression, the United States and its allies launch a daring and unprecedented operation, the Berlin Airlift. A seemingly impossible task is undertaken to supply an entire city by air, delivering food, fuel, medicine and other necessities solely through a constant stream of planes landing and taking off. What began as a logistical challenge quickly transforms into a symbol of hope and defiance against oppression. Pilots, nicknamed candy bombers by the grateful children of West Berlin, would drop sweets and chocolate attached to parachutes, small acts of kindness that transcended political barriers. Day after day, for over a year, the skies above Berlin hummed with the sound of aircraft, a constant reminder to those trapped within the city that they had not been forgotten. The Berlin Airlift serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can take flight. From the devastation of a global pandemic to the ashes of a city reborn, from the skies above a divided city to the interconnected world we live in today, these events, though seemingly lost to the shadows of time, continued to shape our world in profound ways. They remind us that history is not merely a collection of dates and names, but a living tapestry woven from the threads of human experience, resilience, and the enduring spirit of innovation. These events remind us that history is full of stories waiting to be rediscovered. They shaped the world we live in, even if they aren't in every textbook. What other forgotten events would you like to explore? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us next time.